Enjoy the World Cup qualifying videos on this channel? Head over to Patreon for some exclusive classic matches done in the same style. Previously on my Interactive World Cup qualifying roundup, we were looking at a few of my Ultimate Team Wansley Manor's unsuccessful daily knockout tournament campaigns, including that lovely goal from Stephen Defoe. How about some more of those, eh? And a few of someone else's. But first, Wansley Manor versus Venezia AS at the Vitality Stadium in Bournemouth. Straight to the second half, Charlie Austin gave Wansley Manor the lead on 62 minutes. Not long later, however, Wansley Manor gave away a penalty, Dele Alli pushing down Sadio Mane in the box. It was Cabaye v Pantilimon, the Romanian goalkeeper was not getting his hands on that on 70 minutes. The penalty sent the match into extra time, and almost immediately in extra time, Sadio Mane grabbed the ball, ran half the length of the pitch and fired past Pantilimon to make it 2-1 on 92 minutes. Venezia made sure of the result in the second period of extra time, 115 minutes on the clock when Didave fired home to finish it off as 3-1. Back to the drawing board from Wansley Manor, and nearly a month later they took on Swizzlers at Borussia Park in Mönchengladbach. They would be pegged back, however, on 21 minutes thanks to a fantastic free kick from Remy Cabella. This time it was Wansley Manor that would send the game into extra time, Alvaro Negredo scoring the goal on 39 minutes that would eventually give us an extra half hour at the end of the match. Unfortunately for Wansley Manor, it was the same outcome as previously, with Untep scoring in the 111th minute to send Swizzlers through to the second round. That's enough Wansley Manor for now. More later. Time to go to a different end of the world, where Shomali FC was taking on Pingones FC at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester in just a general knockout tournament match. This footage is supplied by YouTube user Alex Daniel. A link to his channel will be in the description below, and his Pingones team took the lead on 7 minutes with a goal from Anthony Martial. The Pingones lead was doubled on 35 minutes, Daniel Sturridge scoring a great goal. The Gangnam Style dance continued in the second half, Anthony Martial getting his second goal in 53 minutes. A Pingones victory was completed with a minute left to play. Ilkay Gundogan grabbing the ball from outside the area, running in, using some skills, and then finally firing past the keeper. And of course, giving us a Gangnam Style. The final score, Shomali FC 0, Pingones FC 4. Next up, a few matches from YouTube user Sports Talk MIA, link in the description below. He was taking a all-silver US side and trying to qualify with them, and it didn't start well, as 2 minutes into his first game against FC Bar with his Julian FC, FC Bar took the lead with a screamer from Hogan. It wasn't long though before Julian FC did get an equaliser, Giassi Zardes heading home on 11 minutes to bring it back to 1-1. Into the second half, and FC Bar were back in front on 53 minutes, Bolly putting it to the side of the keeper to make it 2-1. Our YouTube user may have been a bit frustrated. It was probably made worse 5 minutes later when Kwasi Appiah made it 3-1. With half an hour left to play, the match was not over, and Julian FC did bring it back to 3-2 on 70 minutes, Giassi Zardes scoring once again, but the final score was 3-2. We were still at the Emirates in London as Julian FC tried again, this time facing the Hammers. And they did take the lead, Giassi Zardes scoring once again, and again on 11 minutes.
One more dead fish. That's not a dead fish, but I'll take it.
6 minutes later and the Hammers brought it back to level terms, Cisse scoring a rebound on 17 minutes. The match stayed this way for the rest of the 90 minutes and went to extra time. In extra time the Hammers FC did score a winning goal. We don't have the footage for it unfortunately, but here's a chance that Julian FC had in injury time at the end. The final score was 2-1. Julian FC tried again, travelling to the Olympiastadion in Berlin to take on Real Azteca. Unfortunately though, they were 2-0 down within 25 minutes, Gomez on 21 minutes and Villalba on 24. This got even worse in the second half, Ruidaz dinking it over the keeper on 50 minutes to make it 3-0. It's okay though folks, we're going to end the Julian FC section with a goal for them. A penalty with 20 minutes to play. Giacizades scoring it on 72 minutes to make the final score 3-1 to Real Azteca. We're going to go back to my Wansley Manor side now as we took on Prataks Curry at the Euro Park. We were 10 minutes into the game when Danny Welbeck slid home the opening goal for Wansley Manor.
Well done, Welbeck. It's another great contribution for his team. He's such a hard worker for the side.
In the second half, some defensive frailties from Wansley Manor led to Karim Benzema getting the ball, running round the defence and scoring and doing the worm, with 69 minutes on the clock. For the third match in a row, Wansley Manor went to extra time, but it was third time lucky as Son Heung-min scored on 109 minutes to give them a winner. So Wansley Manor were finally back in the quarter-finals, and this time they were taking on FlyingForrester at the FIWC Stadium. For most of the first half, FlyingForrester were flying and got themselves a penalty early in the game when Niang was brought down. Douglas Costa converted it on 11 minutes to give them the lead. As the match headed towards half-time, FlyingForrester went 2-0 ahead, Niang scoring a rebound on 42 minutes. Wansley Manor did pull a goal back, Alvaro Negredo once again scoring in injury time to make it 2-1. There were no more goals in the game though, and Wansley Manor crashed out 2-1. One last match for the video, and it was supplied by YouTube user Henry FIFA. Link to his channel will be in the description below. His Papporo FC side travelled to the Euro Park to play in a daily knockout tournament final against Isotopos CF. And Isotopos took the lead on 12 minutes with Aduriz scoring the goal. This was not a one-sided game however, and Papporo equalised on 40 minutes with a goal from Niang. Into the second half, and Isotopos were given the chance to go back in front when Callejon was brought down just about in the area by Rudiger. Aduriz stepped up to take it, but it was saved, and the game continued at 1-1. Just as the match was heading into extra time, Niang popped up once again in injury time to give Papporo the win. The result sent Henry FIFA into the weekend league. That's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed. If you want your footage on here, just put a link in the comments below or send me a message. Like and subscribe and Patreon and stuff.